Hello there, a higher note community. Natalie Eastman here, and I am out taking a break. I was just in a conference call for an hour and a half, and whoo, did I need to move. I want to talk with you today about daily practice. Daily vocal practice, that is. But any instrument requires daily practice. Now, for you, daily could mean, 5 business days a week. Let's just say this, okay? Practicing once a week for 30 minutes is not going to move your needle forward, right? So your minimum threshold you want to be looking for as really a minimum for maintaining any growth you have had is approximately 30 minutes, 3 days a week, okay? If you are really going for it with something, you have concerts ahead, you have auditions ahead, you're a professional, you need to be thinking in terms of 5, maybe 6 days a week. I'm an advocate of taking a day off, but even on that day off, you are simply expressively using your voice and not necessarily training your voice on that day. But daily practice, making sure that you are moving your needle forward on your skills. And that requires some warm-up time and then some vocal exercise time that's going to increase your skills. So I would like to know from you if you have a daily vocal practice, and as I have kind of implied, that let's call it a very regular vocal practice. Very regular, where you're not going a week at a time or weeks at a time not practicing and not moving your needle forward on your voice and not even maintaining, okay? So if you have developed some type of a practice, would you describe in the comment what yours is? Because let me tell you why. Because that will be inspiring to others. We'd like to know, we'd all like to know, people who are struggling to find consistency would like to know how you find the time. Maybe you have found ways to fit it in. Found time, okay? Artists use found objects to create art with. Maybe you use found time to do your vocal practice with, or whatever your instrument is. How do you do it? I'm going to tell you right now, one of my primary vehicles for practicing is my shower, all right? And I know that is true for many vocalists for about a million reasons, but I'm there and I'm kind of captive for a few minutes, at least, if not 30. And if I'm having a great vocal practice, I will stay in that shower and I will just roll with it, because you're getting the steam, you're moisturizing your vocal folds and all of your upper respiratory. You're incredibly relaxed in the shower, usually. And of course, the acoustics are, generally speaking, amazing. And hot water. Come on. Then I will tell you this too. At the end of my shower, I started about 6 months ago doing a cold water blast. My husband loves cold water. I hate it with a passion. I just like being cold. Dislike it. I don't like being cold. I grew up in Houston. I like being hot, okay? That is what it is. But I've started doing a cold water blast at the end of each shower because I learned that it improves your mitochondrial wellness, okay? So your wellness, kind of like waking up your mitochondria within your cells, and that is super beneficial. You want your mitochondria to be healthy, and what mitochondria are and what they do and everything, that's a whole nother discussion. But a cold water blast, from what I learned from the research I did, not wakes them, I guess it kind of jolts everything, maybe your whole entire nervous system, which more or less shocks everything into productivity and activity. But when I do that, I get my best upper range workout ever, okay? Because, basically, at first I'm not screaming, but I utilize the sudden response from my nervous system to capitalize on it and exercise my upper range. And this is after I've been vocalizing up and down my range for whatever period of time. So there's a suggestion for you, but I would like to know, how do you get in your practice? And, what do you do? Do you use a book? Do you use a method? Do you use a corner of your house? Do you sit at the piano? Do you use audio? Do you do it in the car? Do you have a corner in your office where you stand and practice? I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Share and inspire others as you are able and as you have time. It will be a tremendous blessing and benefit to the community. I want to invite you. I am sending out an email series of Christmas music and if you are like me, pining for Christmas and Advent experiences in this weird, still COVID, we have the shadow of COVID lingering over us and still impacting us greatly. So I started today sending out emails about that provide links to Christmas music that either I have done or have been a part of, or other resources that I know of and have included. So if you want to be on that, go to my website, ahighernote.com. And once I get back to my house, like I said, right now I'm walking the dog, but once I get back to my house, I will put a link to how you can sign up to get these. It's just part of my email list, and everybody gets these. This is updates and information, training tips, etc., events. So this would be how you could find out. But you can go to my website, ahighernote.com, and /contact, CONTACT. But look also on there for my free 3-day Vocal Foundations training course if you're somebody who wants to build your list. But just to get, not your list, to build your voice, and you have goals and you want to achieve those goals vocally, that free 3-day course is there for you. But if you just want to be on the list to get the Christmas music, welcome, brothers and sisters. So please go there, ahighernote.com /contact, complete the contact form, and I'll get that and I'll add you to that list. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that this has been helpful. Please share how you get in your practice in a comment. Are you doing it daily? How often are you doing it if it's not daily? Where are you doing it? What are you doing? Are you using resources? What resources are you using, etc.? Okay. Thank you. Blessings to you. Have a great day.